Do you know what I've realised about meetings? They steal your time twice. Once during the actual meeting, and then again when you have to make a bunch of notes. If that bothers you, you've probably looked at one of these, and this video is about which one you should buy. If you're stuck between choosing which AI note taker to buy, the good news is that it doesn't really matter because all the power is in the software behind them, although it does kind of depend on how you're going to use them. And if you looked into those recording devices that are powered by AI, you've probably encountered these two devices by Plaud. There's the Plaud Note and the NotePin S. So this is not a review, nor is it sponsored by Plaud either. It's a video designed to help you make a decision about which is best for you. I'm going to cover what they do, how they're a little bit different from one another, where each one is better, how they're each a little bit annoying, and which one I think you should buy. We should probably start with the overlap between these two devices because there is quite a bit of it. At a high level, both of them do the same job. They record audio from conversations, they turn those conversations into text, and then use AI to summarize it all for you, including things like action points, searchable notes, and even AI chat. And whichever one of these you get, the software they use to do all of that clever stuff is exactly the same. Really important to stress that because in my view, the software is what makes these things really powerful. Because the problem these solve is not recording. Your phone can already do that, or any kind of recording tool. The problem is what happens after you've made that recording. Now, I'm a pretty obsessive note taker, always have been, but the problem is that if you make notes like this, your brain actually stops listening, even though it's for moments at a time. You're probably aware of this happening. It's a huge cognitive load to look down and write whilst thinking about summarizing what you're hearing and also listening to everything that's being said. It's literally different channels in your brain competing for attention. So yeah, these devices turn conversations into something that you can revisit, reuse, and even learn from. Plus, they'll hear and remember far better than you ever could. So I work as a qualified executive coach, and in my coaching work, I used to literally spend hours making and refining my coaching notes after my sessions. And having these on hand has really helped me focus entirely on what my clients are talking to me about, and after the session, I can just run off a set of notes in a few minutes. Now, of course, there are cheaper and even free alternatives. I made a whole video about that. If you want to go check it out, it's up here. Things like Otter and Apple Notes and even ChatGPT. And in a way, they all work. But if you're a really busy person who hasn't got time to run prompts and check everything is right in the notes, these systems tend to fall apart after a while because they add even more friction to the process. Plus, they're missing a massive power feature, which Plaud has, and I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit. If you looked into the Plaud range of products, you'll see that there's quite a few of these devices that you can buy. Firstly, there is the Note and more recently the Note Pro, which I've got with me here. They're essentially the same device, except the Note Pro has got a better battery and more microphones than the Note, plus a teeny tiny screen. Again, I made a whole video about that up here if you want to know the finer details of the differences. The idea with both versions of the Plaud Note is that they sit in this nice leather MagSafe case, they snap onto your phone, and from there they can record calls, and then you can use them in person and even in crowded, noisy rooms, and it'll still follow along all the different conversation threads. Just a quick side note here, as tons of commenters asked this in my last Plaud video, yes, you can record your phone calls without you needing to be in speakerphone mode using one of these. It does this by using vibration conduction to kind of hear the other person while you've got your phone up to your head. Importantly though, this feature will not work if you like to use headphones whilst making your phone calls, but Plaud have thought of that. To be continued. So anyway, that's the Note. The NotePin and the NotePin S, which I've got here, is a brand new one from Plaud. This is in a slightly different form because it's designed to be wearable. You can clip it on, wear it around your neck like a pendant, pin it with this magnetic clip, or even wear it on your wrist. The idea is that you almost want to forget that it's there, and this means that you might use it to capture slightly different things to the Plaud Note, those kind of side conversations that happen outside of formal meetings perhaps, or walk and talk style discussions. I've actually tested it when I've been at conferences and events, and it works really well. And then probably there's the most obvious use case, which are ideas that appear at the worst possible time. You just hit the button, start talking, and then you can process it all later. Now, if you've been following Plaud stuff, you're probably wondering how this new model is different to the other NotePin that they brought out a couple of years ago. Well, it's this part right here. Yep, the NotePin S has got a tactile recording button just like the Note Pro version, and this allows you for adding highlights to any conversation. So for example, this thing could be sat on your wrist or your neck recording a conversation, but then you have one of those moments when you think, hang on, we need to definitely remember that part. Well, this is a button that flags that in the software so that it affects the summary later down the line. Now, in line with a highlight feature, Plaud also released this multimodal input function that was a software update that came out last year. It essentially means that you can supplement the audio recording with things like images and text if you've got the app open at the same time as you're recording. Now, I haven't really used this much, but if I was a student in school, that would have been an absolute game changer. So theoretically, you could take a photo of the slide notes or annotations from your teacher alongside recording the whole class, and then the software stitches it all together seamlessly in one set of notes. It's a really clever idea. Let me summarize here. Regardless of which of these you choose, it's basically the same AI with potentially the same results at the other side, but slightly different inputs due to the way that you might carry them. Let's talk about cost, and price-wise, neither of these are cheap. I'd say if you're wanting to enter the AI recording game at the lowest possible price point, the cheapest will be the original NotePin. I do know that Plaud sometimes run discounts on the original Note and the NotePin products, sometimes up to 20%, which is pretty cool. These more recent devices, on the other hand, generally don't get discounted. The Note Pro is slightly more expensive than the NotePin S, but there's not really much in it. We also need to talk about the subscription. This is mainly to cover the costs of the AI models that are used to turn the audio into transcripts, and it's all worked out in minutes. So you get a rolling 300 minutes included every month when you buy one of these. So just to be super clear about this, if you buy one, you do not need to ever buy a separate subscription. It's completely optional. If you're a very busy professional and you run out of those minutes, you've got a couple of choices. You can either buy one-off bundles of minutes for the odd busy month that you might have, or a subscription plan, which will cost from $99 a year all the way up to $240 a year for unlimited minutes, plus the ability to create your own styles of summary for whatever reason, if you don't like the other options that you get. Now, I know everyone hates subscriptions, but I've been using this for pretty much all my meetings, and it's never let me down yet. The way I think about it, you're basically paying to never forget anything. It means you can be entirely focused in every conversation that you go to, and then be first person to follow up with meeting notes that are always going to be spot on. So you have to ask yourself, what's that worth to you? If time is your most precious resource, and trust me, these will save you time, one of these will earn its keep quite quickly. While we're talking about AI tools, I want to take a minute to tell you about this week's sponsor, Lovart. I'm pretty sure most of us have played around with AI image generation by now, but the big problem with most image generation tools is, well, they just generate images. What they don't do is help you design, and this is where Lovart is different. Instead of each prompt feeling like a fresh roll of the dice, Lovart actually works like a full-blown design studio. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to start from this picture and then create a poster with me on, asking people to like and subscribe. And now I can actually work with that design using the Touch Edit tool. I can mark up the colors of my t-shirt to match my hat, or make the whole thing in the style of a Minecraft game. Then I can use Edit Elements to split the whole thing into layers and get the design exactly how I want it. And from here, I can easily generate variations without losing my structure and really nail the style that I want. And that's the key difference here. It's about consistency and complete control. Because when you're working with design projects like all these thumbnail concepts, you don't want to feel like you're fighting the AI to get what you want. You should be directing it. It should be as easy as this to get your awesome ideas off the ground. And if you're not great at writing prompts, that's fine, because Lovart gives you tons of guidance, examples, and a preset so that you never really feel like you're starting from scratch. If you want to try out Lovart for yourself, there's a link in the description, or you can scan this code over here. And as a little bonus, I use Lovart to make a selection of calming wallpapers, all upscaled to 8K resolution, and they're completely free for you to download. You'll find them at the link in the description. Now let's come on to the big deal here that Plaud have been sitting on for quite a while, but launched quite recently, and it's their desktop app. Up until now, the biggest downside of one of these was that if you wanted to use it to record an online meeting in Zoom or Teams or whatever, you had two choices. Either have them on speakerphone and put your device next to your computer speaker, and yeah, that's not really the best approach for shared offices or shared workspaces. The other workaround would be to use the built-in recording tools in Zoom or Teams and then import the audio into Plaud's app. Now that workflow is workable, but again, a bit more friction. Well, Plaud finally built a nice, clean app which works on Mac and PC, and it will record your computer audio when you're in these kinds of virtual meetings, as well as letting you choose your input as an attendee. And yeah, including on a microphone headset kind of thing. And then it just appears as a new recording in your Plaud app, ready for transcription and summary when you're ready. Oh, and it automatically detects when a meeting starts, plus prompts you to begin the recording. So if you're the sort of person who spends your days moving between meetings back to back, you don't need to panic about missing something in your notes. Now, without the new desktop app, these are both really good AI-powered recorders, but with it, I reckon Plaud have basically demolished their competition because it's the only device that you can pay for that will allow you to have the same kind of recording and summary experience in any kind of conversation. Phone calls, in-person meetings, and virtual. I don't say this a lot, but that's a real game changer, genuinely. The only real downside is that adding virtual meetings into the mix might make it more likely that you'll go over those 300 included minutes and have to pay for a top-up or a subscription. Sorry about that. If you watched this far in the video, you're probably just wondering which one of these you should get. Well, in my view, I would grab the NotePin S if most of your interactions are in person and generally quite informal. Maybe your best ideas show up uninvited and you just want that kind of Star Trek level up of kind of hitting one button and knowing that you can capture whatever needs to be remembered. Importantly though, this will not allow you to record a phone call while you're taking it like this. It doesn't have that snap-on feature with the vibration recording that the Plaud Note will give you. Now you could always take every phone call on speakerphone and just put this next to the speaker, but you don't want to be that kind of person, do you? So if most of your meetings are phone calls like that, I would say buy the Note or Note Pro. Plus this one has a more intentional feel to it. I think it feels like you could pop it on a boardroom table and really feel like you mean business in a way that the NotePin doesn't quite have. If you like a more premium build and you want that little visual cue that the LED screen gives you too, you might prefer using this one. Worth noting, this also goes a little longer than the pin, so you get 30 hours of continuous recording here rather than at 20 hours on the NotePin. I mean, in both cases, that is a frankly ludicrous amount of time to be recording stuff in between charges, but if 30 hours a day sounds like something you need, maybe you talk too much? Have you thought about that? Anyway, if you want wearable, frictionless capture for your ideas, meetings, and conversations, grab the NotePin S. If you want something that clips to your phone and records all your calls impeccably, grab the Note or the Note Pro. Both of them use the same AI, both give you multimodal recordings and access to that awesome desktop app, and generally speaking, both solve the same problem. You can check out all the best prices at the links in the description, and I'll do my best to get you a discount code too. Meanwhile, if you have any questions that I've not answered here, just let me know down in the comments below, and you'll probably enjoy watching this video next. At least the robots that run YouTube think so. See you next time.